Everyone knows charisma and playful teasing work in dating, but there's one secret that most men don't even know exists, and almost no one talks about it. It will elevate your game to a level that most flirty and charismatic guys don't reach. If you want women to naturally lean into you, feel safe, crave your presence, you need something that most guys don't even know it exists. It's called grounded masculinity. It's that quiet confidence that radiates from a man who knows how to engage with the feminine energy without trying to fix, change, or conquer it. When you master this, women don't just find you attractive. They trust you. They lean on you. They crave your anchor when their world spins out of control. They will go above and beyond to keep you around and happy with them. I will present you with a real-life example at a crowded bar where grounded masculinity beats the flashy dating advice you usually hear. Imagine this. It's Friday night, and the bar is crowded. You're on a first date with a woman named Emma. She's wearing a burgundy wrap dress that hugs her curves just right, and her eyes are sparkling with a secret she's dying to share. But then she gets a text. Her fingers tremble as she reads it. Emma's jaw tightens. Her pulse ticks faster. Her breath comes in quick. She's trying to smile, but her eyes betray her. She's terrified. She says, I thought I was over it. I thought I was past caring. Tonight was supposed to be her night off, but instead she's on the edge of tearing up, and she doesn't know why. The bar's noise melts away because everyone around you feels her distress, even though they don't know her name. At this point, 99 out of 100 guys would panic and dive into fix-it mode, and that is a common mistake that men make. Let me show you what to do instead. She doesn't want solutions. She wants safety. She wants to feel seen. And that's where grounded masculinity comes in. Because only one person at the bar knows exactly what to do. That person is you if you learn these 3 skills: containment, empathetic attunement, and grounding. Containment. Be the container, not the storm. Containment means you create a safe container, like a hurricane bunker, where her emotions can blow without ripping the place apart. But containment has 2 sides: space and boundaries. Space. Right now, Emma's tears are like radioactive fallout. They need a shield, so you slide your chair closer. No words, just presence. You keep your gaze soft and steady. You lean in, gently, shoulders relaxed. You give her room to feel everything, without trying to fix it. In that moment, you become the calm harbor in her storm. You don't say, don't cry. You don't say, I know how you feel. You just sit, because sometimes all a woman needs is to know it's okay to break down. Boundaries. But here's the thing, you can't give infinite space. If Emma's tears turn into self-destructive looping, like yelling at strangers or slamming fists on tables, that's not healthy. So you sense the shift. You see her shoulders curl in on themselves as she mutters, I'm so done with this, under her breath. That's where boundaries come in. So you rest your hand on her forearm and say, Emma, I'm here. But if you need to scream, let's do it outside. Don't want to spill someone's drink. Because containment isn't a free-for-all. It's a sanctuary with walls. You protect her from drowning in her own feelings, even as you let them flow. Most men are terrified of tears. They clamp up, run away, or start spouting advice no one asked for. But women crave a container. They crave knowing they're safe enough to melt, and that when they do, you won't abandon them. That's how you make a woman melt for you. The second pillar is attunement. Feel her without losing yourself. Empathetic attunement is the ability to feel what she's feeling, but keep your head above water. One part of you is in her storm. The other part sees the whole horizon. For example, a brunette I was dating a while ago had a stressful time in her life, and one day she had a meltdown and yelled at me to leave her alone. But I sat there even when she cursed at me, because I sensed her distress wasn't about me. Later she thanked me for staying with her, and we got closer. That's attunement in action. But let's stay in our bar scene. Emma's tears trace wet trails on her cheeks. Without losing yourself, you notice how her shoulders slump, how her voice cracks when she tries to laugh. So you mirror her, slowly, subtly. You lean forward as she leans. You soften your expression as she softens hers. You might murmur, looks like tonight's been a shitstorm. She'll feel that you see her, even if she hasn't said that out loud, because you feel it, and so does she. Why it matters. When you mirror her, you're telling her, I get you. When you label her emotion, that sounds overwhelming, exhausting. You validate her. When you keep calm, she knows she's not facing her storm alone. Most women have spent years burying this stuff. They're constantly scanning men for safety, so when they find you, the man who neither judges nor flees. That stuff is magnetic. Grounding, bringing her back to now. At this point, Emma spiraled into "my life is ruined. Logical men will fire off facts. You have a great job. This is fixable." But facts don't pacify a flood of emotion. Instead, you need to co-regulate. Here's how you do it. 1. Shift focus to the body. You gently touch her shoulder, guide her to sit up straighter. Ask for a shared slow breath. 2. Lead with breath. You inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 8. Emma feels your exhale. It's a ripple. She slows down. Her jaw unclenches. 3. Anchor in the senses. Point out one thing in the room and ask her to feel the warmth of your hand and say, "Feel this. You're safe." Most emotional outbursts come from past wounds or future fears. Right now, the bar is safe. The date is safe. But Emma lost sight of that. So by grounding her, you bring her back to reality. "We're here. I've got you." Breathe. Breaking down the 3 skills. Containment equals space plus boundaries. Space. Sit there. Hold the emotional room. Don't interrupt her torrent. Boundaries. Know when her tears become destructive. Gently guide her back, because uncontrolled storms hurt everyone. Empathetic attunement equals mirror plus label plus observe. Mirror her physiology. Match her pace. Label her emotion. "That's scary," or "You've been through so much." Observe without judgment. Notice her deeper cues. Grounding equals co-regulation plus senses. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Shift her attention to the here and now. Look at these lights. Feel this warmth. Remind her that right now is safe. When you master these skills, you become an anchor. Women are wired to seek safety, physical and emotional, and you, my friend, become the living proof that men can be both strong and compassionate. It's not about being a doormat. It's about being a secure fortress. They want to lean into you because they know you'll hold them up. Imagine you're on a second date. She's telling you about the time she quit her job and moved across the country with nothing but a suitcase. She's proud but also mortified at how scared she was. A lesser man would sanitize the story, turn it into a bullet point. But you lean in. You nod as if each word is gold. You let her relive it, even when she pauses to choke back tears, and you do it because you get that she needs to purge that story. You stay present, because at the core she needs to know she's not alone. If you're hungry for more insights like this, raw, unfiltered, and brutal, you know what to do. Hit that like button so YouTube knows you're ready for the real stuff. Leave a comment below. Tell me about a time you felt out of control on a date, because when you share, you grow together. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe now and turn on notifications. That's how you stay in the loop when I drop these truth bombs. Do it now, because the men who act fast get the women who last. You might be thinking, this sounds powerful, but how do I actually get this? I'm used to stifling my emotions or I clam up. Good. Let's fix that. 1. Start with your own containment. Sit with your own emotions tonight. Turn on a journal. Let the words pour out. Don't filter. Don't edit, because if you can't hold your own storm, you'll never hold hers. 2. Practice attunement in small moments. At work, notice when a coworker's shoulders slump. Mirror them subtly. Cross your arms. Slow your posture. Then label. That looked rough. Everything okay? You'll instantly notice how they relax, because you showed you see them. 3. Anchor yourself daily. Every morning before the day starts, breathe. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Notice how your feet feel on the floor. Your spine lengthen. This is your superpower. Do it to ground so you can be a rock for her. Now, if you're serious about leveling up, especially in the online world, listen closely. After this video, you're going to feel empowered, but you still might be floundering on dating apps. You'll swipe right, match, then crickets. That's where my dating app mastery course comes in. It's a program that teaches you how to craft a profile that makes women stop scrolling, message strategies that get real replies, and conversation frameworks that lead to real dates. It's not just theory, it's proven, step by step, how to turn swipes into dates, and dates into relationships. Grab the link in the description. Don't miss out. You'll thank yourself later, because every minute you wait is another missed opportunity with your dream woman who could have already swiped on your profile. Let's recap. We started with Emma at the bar. Tears, anxiety, the fear that tonight could go off the rails. But because you stepped up, got grounded, she found her footing again. You gave her a container. You attuned to her chaos without drowning. You anchored her in the now. And because of that, she left that date thinking, I've never felt this safe with a guy. I need more of this guy. That is the real power play. Because a ripped six-pack fades, but a man who can hold her storm, that lasts a lifetime. So go out there, practice containment, attunement, grounding. Use these tools not to fix or manipulate, but to genuinely support. Because when you do, something magical happens. Women don't just like you, they trust you. They lean in. They make you happy. They stay. Because when the storm hits, she won't remember your looks or your banter. She'll remember the man who didn't flinch. I'm pumped to see what you do with this. Drop a comment, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and go build that grounded masculinity, one breath at a time. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.